Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Friendzone podcast. I am Cody, who is always just here as usual. I am here with the editor, Kyle.
And
the
that's
host,
another bleep.
the asshole, Connor.
Hola.
And yeah, guys, how's it going?
I mean,
You know?
yeah, we can just completely forget about that too.
Oh, that's right. We have our secretary here. I totally forgot.
Wow,
You-
Cody,
wow.
Jesus.
Wow,
You
we
forget
waited
about
40
the
minutes
Damn.
for you to do that
the
intro.
essential workers.
Oh.
The essential workers, Cody, and you forget about them? God,
You're
damn.
essential, Connor.
You didn't.
I'm not
Brad was the
essential,
one
I'm
you
talking
forgot
Brad.
about.
You forgot Brad. He's the essential one.
Oh
Dun,
my
dun, dun.
gosh.
Brad,
Great
have you read
start,
all my
Cody.
emails for today?
There is no meme.
There's only bread.
There's only Brad.
There
is only the secretary, Brad.
Yes.
Yes. So, Brad,
Now-
how is being our secretary?
You know, it's pretty good. I think Turbo is very successful. Happy I helped get him on here. Trying to get more people for you guys. I gotta probably get Cody enrolled in some voice lessons so he knows how to do proper intros. But
Yeah.
What do you mean?
yeah. Otherwise, I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't forget about you, Brad.
You always forget about me.
Oh, here we go.
Cody, you
Dude,
always forget about Brad.
that reminds-
You just better be quiet.
That reminds me of a
Okay.
meme. A meme that I saw the other day that I can't get out of my head because it's absolutely fucking hilarious.
There's a couple things you can't get out of your head.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and say it because it was. If you guys know who Ben Shapiro is, he absolutely wrecks people. Like, that's probably the videos you see. It's like Ben Shapiro absolutely destroys like lib snowflake, and then it's usually videos like that to that degree or whatever. But I saw this meme, and it was someone who was pretending to be like Ben Shapiro, and it was he went like this. I'll just go ahead and do it. Listen, facts don't care about your feelings. And you must have been the facts. Because, darling, you didn't care about my feelings. And he starts bawling. And it's actually...
Was that supposed to be funny?
Yeah, I don't get the joke in there, Kyle.
God, boo, Kyle.
Kyle's like, oh.
That's almost as funny as Cody's funny moment.
You know, I wouldn't expect anyone with...
Wait. Funny moments.
without intellect to understand that joke.
Star Wars funny moments? You
I
better
thought
talk
it was
about
pretty
that
funny.
one.
What the hell are you talking about, Cody?
Any funny moments video I'm in, it's actually a decent video because I have funny commentary.
You have funny commentary, but yet don't have a channel.
You know, someone...
I am a tight mother frickin' person. I don't like spending money, and it's expensive to start YouTube, so I don't want to.
No, technically it's not.
Really
It's
I
not
started
really.
mine with
Hey,
just the
Connor,
phone.
I don't want to
Technically-
spend several $100
No,
or
Connor,
you don't have
$100 on
to.
an Elgato.
Connor, technically with you could record the gameplay with
Yeah, you don't...
the recording thing on your Xbox.
You don't necessarily need that.
And then you could just use your headset and record videos.
Yeah,
You
I
could do
mean...
that.
Wait, there's a recording software on the Xbox?
Yeah,
Another button where you choose record clips.
you can record up a lot
That's
of
to,
like
30 minutes.
yeah, you could do 30 minutes and you can do that and then you can go ahead and upload like that straight up to YouTube, or you can upload it to your computer and just do a what's it called, like a you can edit it and stuff in there.
I don't know how to edit, so.
Or you could be like most.
You think I knew how to edit when I first started? I literally
you
just
learn?
fucked around. I literally fucked around with the editing software, watched a couple videos, and boom. A lot of it, to be honest, a lot of it isn't necessarily all that hard unless you're getting into like crazy edits. It just takes time. Editing is probably one of the most like tedious things probably I've done when it comes to YouTube. Other than that, everything else is fun and stuff.
I
don't
know
know.
a way to
I think being
have
an extra,
Connor.
being an extra is fun, so.
I know how to get Connor to make more money than any of us while doing like content. All he has to do is get a webcam, start an OnlyFans account, and boom.
I thought you were gonna go OnlyFans, but then you said webcam, so I'm like, what the hell?
You need a webcam to do it, dude. All he has to do is go live, show people them cheeks, and boom, he's got some money.
Yeah. I mean,
Connor's just on his computer right now, just
isn't that?
webcam. Bye.
I think it's crazy because people like in that industry. I only know this because I watched the Misfits podcast. They had adult film star Mia Malkova on,
Bro,
and
she's so good.
she said that OnlyFans like makes more money than like a typical shoot, and that's all at home. Like it's
Because the donations.
yeah. She said it's absolutely crazy.
The porn stars they get paid by hourly, I'm pretty sure, and it's not very good pay at all.
No, it's not. Mia Khalifa came out and
They get
Lana
paid
Rhoades.
they get paid per shoot, is how she was explaining
Yeah,
it.
because I was watching. I was just bored at work a couple days ago. Like we had nothing going on, so I was just sitting there on Snapchat, and I was watching Logan Paul's like story that he has on Snapchat.
Why?
No,
I
I
have
was
Logan
bored.
Paul
I
merch.
just
Okay, okay.
I just
Why?
okay,
No,
okay,
no.
just shut up, Connor.
Fucking listen.
Okay,
What's your problem? Kyle?
Lana Rhoades was she was talking about that, and she was like, they make I could have a gangbang with the top or like I forget what
Bill
she said, like,
Gates?
top porn stars.
The top male
And
porn stars.
I would
yeah.
would not make as much money as they would from like just Instagram post or OnlyFans post.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. I was looking at that,
Yeah.
I was like,
The only reason
like-
why I got like that, Connor, was just because I honestly, as of recent, not I would say in the past like 6 months or so, I think Logan Paul he's not what he used to be, and a
No.
lot of what I
He's-
like watch is actual good content. I
he's
really
copied-
like his
he
podcast.
copied David's style vlogs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say
No,
copy.
he even admitted it.
He,
pretty much
I'm
that
not
he
talking
did.
about I'm talking about his fucking podcast.
Oh, it's
Out of
podcast? Okay.
anything, yeah. So I mean, I don't even watch his vlogs. I watch his podcast, and I think a lot of what like I used to think of like Logan and Jake Paul was just immature like bullshit, like not really good content. But I'm watching his podcast. I was just watching it yesterday and a little bit before this podcast, and it's actually some good stuff. They've had some really good people on the podcast. They've had the Wolf of Wall Street on. They've had a bunch of people on. They've had Ben Shapiro. They've had just a bunch of like people that I'm like, wow, really? They've been on this podcast? That's the only reason
it is Logan Paul.
why I said just listen, is because like he actually has good content now. It's not like
he's improved from what it used to be. I still can't stand Jake Paul. That's
It's
just
funny.
yeah, neither
though,
can I.
because Even though Logan's content is still like it's getting better, he'll still never get his YouTube Red Show back, or I think they took away
No.
half of his earnings from YouTube. I'm pretty sure that's staying.
They took away his
They took away half his earnings because of the Japanese video.
because of the
That's-
Tokyo video,
Yeah.
which
He's still making bank, so.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
his merch
Boo-hoo.
sells
still
a lot.
It's exactly like Mr. Beast. Like his merch is one of the main things I'd say.
I would say Mr. Beast's merch is he always says it. He goes that the merch is the reason why they get to do what they do. He goes sponsorships and stuff help, but like merch is absolutely ginormous.
That's the same with Nelk Boys.
Nelk,
dude.
they don't make
Yes.
money off of YouTube.
They don't. YouTube demonetizes every single video that they put out.
But since they even take some of them down, but since their merch, they make so much on merch that they're still able to live in LA in a mansion.
Well, to be fair, it is the. I don't know if they
I
still.
don't know why
live
you
there,
would
but
even
at
want to
first
live in
it was
LA.
the-
Oh,
Bro, LA is
living
such
in
a
LA
nice
would be
place, dude.
awful.
LA is such a good place, dude. I love LA.
LA, it's just if you're trying to make it as a like a big
big
content
celebrity.
creator
Yeah.
for their style of stuff, LA is the way to go. They're partiers, they're pranksters,
think
they're
Canada
stuff like
was the
that.
fit for 'em.
Canada, they said like in Canada they were just exhausting all the things like all you could do with Canada they did really early. They wanted to move, and then they made fucking bank. It's
If
insane.
you've noticed, a lot of like the vloggers, it's usually like
Live in LA.
it's Florida and
Yeah.
it's Florida and LA.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at like David Dobrik lives in LA. Does Logan Paul live in LA? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yes. They.
Yeah, just think the entire vlog squad's in pretty much LA. and then you got Danny Duncan, who's in Florida. He does a lot of shit in Florida.
I was gonna say Florida and LA is ginormous. If you want to make it big, even like people like think like LA is just good for Hollywood and stuff like that, but if you want to become
Hollywood's
any
so dirty, dude.
social media presence,
Hollywood.
LA is one of the best.
It's not what it used to be.
LA is one of the best places to be as far as growing your social media. Just that, and you're surrounding yourself around other content creators. That's where most of the content creators are. You think of like some of the biggest YouTubers
Just
and
think
stuff.
of like Z House.
Oh, I miss the house so much.
So
dude.
do I.
Z House is in LA, wasn't
I
it?
thought they were in Los
No.
Angeles.
That's LA.
Right, that's LA. I mean,
I said, Brad, that's LA.
San Francisco. That's where they were.
Yeah,
but
California. Yeah, a lot of
San
the,
I feel
Francisco.
retarded now.
a lot of the
Brad,
big.
you just confused the heck out of me.
I confused the hell out of myself, dude.
I was like, LA, Los Angeles. Wait, what, Brad? But yeah, let's say like California, and I'd say just go to the point of California, like anywhere along the beach, just in the big cities, in California or like Florida is just like the place because you see so many big people around there.
It's not even that, dude. It's not the fact that there's a lot of big people. It's just it's the weather. The fact that the weather is so
It's so
consistent
nice.
there.
Yeah.
I would rather be in Florida because Florida actually is somewhat smart, but in their government system, California is absolutely retarded.
Yeah, I would agree. California is worse than Florida. I wouldn't say Florida is like amazing though,
Cali's
as far as
better.
that. Florida has a big homeless
Florida's-
people problem.
Yes, but it's pretty Republican.
Yeah.
pretty sure-
They're Republican. They still have stuff to work on right now, at least, because my mom lives
Hey,
in.
we can't say shit about
Florida.
them when we live in fucking Illinois.
Yeah, I
At
would
least you
agree.
don't live in Minnesota, dude. My entire state is 100% Democrat.
I would in terms of like having a stable
Brad,
government.
our state
I would much
is
rather live in
Democrat
Florida.
because of fucking Chicago.
Wisconsin would be an awesome place to live.
Wisconsin.
Republican,
Yeah.
you get school off for hunting season.
yeah, I heard
That's
about that,
crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy.
dope.
Well, it got to the point where they had so many kids out of
Yeah.
school or ditching school on hunting season days that there's no point in that even having the schools open. So they're just like, well, we'll just make it school days off.
That's
cool.
so dope.
Which is something I wish
I'm
Oregon
surprised. Well,
would have
If
done.
you didn't skip school for hunting
Yeah.
when in high school, that's just dumb. Or middle
remember
school.
Dan
What about him?
used to when we were in Sierra Hannah, he wouldn't have a first he would have to be there until like PE. They didn't have PE like right in the morning, and he'd just show up in his hunting gear.
I do remember that.
When
Yeah.
we bring up people's like teachers' names, especially, I would
Oh, my
try
bad.
not to say full names. Maybe
My
you
bad.
can say their
Bleep it
first
out.
name.
Bleep it
Yeah,
out.
he,
My
he
bad.
has to censor out the
will.
last name legally.
Yes.
Um,
Bleep it out. My bad.
but yeah, what
Bro,
was the
I
last
was
one?
on a podcast, dude, and we said just the person's first name. I almost got jumped.
Oh,
This was a whole story in itself, dude.
was that with Phantom? Was
no,
that
so here I'll just tell the story. So
How do
my
you
friend,
but I say he shouldn't get jumped right now. It's quarantine.
this was a little bit ago, but my friends wanted to do a podcast. It's called the Minority Boys Podcast. Nothing's really going on with it right now. They're not really doing anything for it. They have like one episode and then one like cursed images video put up, and so in the podcast we start talking about like my ex and the dude that she was with at the time, and we weren't the dumbasses said the guy's name. And then I made a joke because she got in a lot of car accidents because she's really bad at driving.
Oh gosh, I think of.
And the dude she was with was like, yo, why were you talking shit about my girl? And then he started saying a bunch of shit. And then for context, he's not allowed on any like public school property that I'm a part of or that is in our district because of how much times he's been expelled.
damn?
And
Nice.
yeah, he's gone to my friend's work before with a van full of people ready to jump him, but he wasn't at work at the time, and he was planning to do the
When
same
you
thing
carry
for
a
me.
palm gun.
But you know me, I found a way to swift talk my way out of that super fast. You just got to tell them what they want to hear, and It's over.
Come on, bro.
So-
Let's get naked and fight, man. Let's get naked and fight.
I mean, yeah, dude, I'll whip out my cock. Dude, what, huh?
Wait, what? What are you doing? Come on, let's fight, man. You just start stripping clothes. Come on,
Just-
let's fight.
Let's
Whoa,
fight,
man, what's
dude.
going on?
No, you pull down your.
I've
pants,
seen people do
pull
that,
your
and the
Weird
person that
people
wants to
out,
fight
yeah.
them just instantly is just like, okay, I don't know what's
Bro,
going on,
pull down
and
my
they
pants
leave.
too,
That's
except-
not what you want to hear.
The
Yeah.
only difference is that I'd be fully erect while they're flaccid. Then I
You'd
see-
be like,
Oh
come
my
on, bro, let's fight, bro.
Come
He'd be
on.
like, oh my god,
Come on.
Ray.
Dude, yeah, you would get countercharged and get found guilty because someone has a video of you taking off your clothes, being erect, and putting up your fist or some shit.
No,
I can see that being a World
I
Star
would have
video.
My hands behind my back like in General Grievous, except instead of leaning forward, I'm just leaning back.
Do it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Take the saber.
Oh my god.
Firmly grasp it.
Just
Oh.
fucking slap my dick. Hello there.
I know that. I hate that. I hate that right there with the TikTok.
What
They
you
got that scene
So wrong.
wrong.
Because people think it's it's Grievous's lightsabers when it's his
Grievous.
guards with
It's
their
just,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just guards activating their Connor. What's the name of the
Magna
guard-
guards.
What's the name of their weapons?
Oh,
Dude, they've
Uh,
got like electric stabs. I don't know how to explain
I
it.
used to know the name.
But yeah, it was those activating. I hate how they got that
People-
wrong.
I mean, I guess a lot of people who were doing the trend weren't doing. A lot of people who do trends in general, like, don't necessarily know where the thing came from. Like, a lot of people didn't know that the "I know everything there is to know about you" is also a Star Wars reference. People don't know where a lot of shit came from. Like, what was it? Like, my sister, it was like the "Why is everything chrome" thing or whatever, and I was like, I remember that that SpongeBob episode. She's like, "What? No, that's from TikTok," and I'm like, "No,
That
like
drives me
that drives me
insane.
insane." They're like, "Oh yeah, that's a TikTok song." I'm like, "No, that's."
Like, dude, I've seen so many people be like, they
So-
stole that from TikTok. I'm like, oh my god.
Or whenever I hear like someone saying like the store, I saw it was a meme, but I saw people were actually like saying this, like little kids were be like, "Dude, I saw you had Stormtrooper in your name, and that was a skin on Fortnite," and it's like, like it
God,
just
people today just grind my gears. Oh my god.
This is when Planned Parenthood is accepted.
They're just equipped with electro staffs.
yeah.
Thank you, Connor, for that. But yeah, like Star Wars one. Oh my! And then I'd see people that would watch the movie, and be like, "Oh, that's where the scene came from."
Yeah, they're
I'm
like,
"You didn't even know
"Is it
where it
just-"
was
they're like-
before you made it."
Yeah, they're like, "Is it just me, or am I the only one finding this now?" And then they play it, and it's like from like some obvious movie or whatever, and I'm like,
It's just the Fairly Odd Parents theme song.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't need Kyle singing that.
Shit, they actually have every single episode that the Magna Guard was featured in on Wikipedia.
Damn.
Imagine going through every episode, just being like, there.
Well, it's probably not too hard.
No, it's.
Well,
just
they're
gonna be
pretty.
like,
It's pretty much mainly the episodes with Grievous because he was
Yeah.
the one who made
Yeah.
them. He
yeah,
designed them,
that was his personal guards.
and then he gave them to Dooku. Also,
Mhm.
Can we just point out the fact how anybody's personal guards end up being complete dog shit? Like the like Kylo Ren's guards that he trained, he killed with like one swoop of his saber, and then the
They had
Imperial
a
guards.
lightsaber. They had other. They didn't have like.
Yeah, but they're trained to go against. Let's say if Rey or a different Jedi was to try to harm Kylo, they're trained to go against them.
Well, just think of this, Brad. Kylo Ren trained them.
I was gonna say
So he
that
knew all
he
their
So
moves
he
before
knows
they
all
even-
what
he
they're gonna
probably
do.
didn't
Hold
show
on,
them
here's the-
everything either.
Here's another example: the Imperial Guard when Yoda goes to confront Sidious, he just fucking force pushes them into a wall. They don't even try to get up.
it's not a forced push. It's I forgot what it actually is, but he like
It was like a
It's something to do with like
EMP.
force. It's a force ability that just like
It shut him down. I'm
It
pretty
knocks
sure.
them out. Yeah.
they aren't. No, they're actual people. But pretty much they killed them. They died.
That's not
It's
the Jedi way.
some sort of. Well, when you're in a war, Yoda's killed a few things,
Yeah.
and Palpatine was kind of fucking evil.
Nah, Palpatine's a good dude. He made one of the worst Jedi,
Master
known as
Yoda.
Rey,
You
but
survived.
Surprised you are. A new apprentice.
Can we
yeah.
talk about how anytime you talk as Yoda, you sound like a pedophile?
Oh, you think he sounds like a pedophile when he just talks like Yoda? I thought,
Okay.
dude. I mean, to be honest,
Oh,
when you have to go door to door, you don't really like you are. Everything he says, I guess, sounds like a pedophile because I mean, it comes from a pedophile. But
thank you, Kyle. Oh my God,
it was
voice
hanging there.
crack,
It was
voice
li-
crack.
I almost wish this was a Star Wars podcast, man. Every single episode, just only Star Wars.
We could go for
I could
45
talk-
minutes.
I could
yeah.
No,
talk.
I have a question
So
for you guys.
many different
And
episodes.
Not Star Wars related, but I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
All right,
Yes,
guys.
sir. Yes, Secretary.
What is your favorite Marvel superhero and why?
Oh.
Okay. That's rough.
Captain America.
I would probably have to say if you're going based off the movies, off the
Off the
MCU,
movies, yeah.
I'd have to go with Cap. Cap. He never strayed from that, and I loved his movies. I think.
Spider-Man or Iron Man?
I
have
thought-
to say Spider-Man for me.
Spider-Man's pretty freaking badass.
I'm
The
not
fact
the,
that you can
like,
shoot web from
the
your fucking
comics,
wrist.
Like some of the comics I've seen from Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, when I was a kid, I liked Spider-Man comics,
Yeah,
and I
I would
loved
say
the
if we're-
original Spider-Man too. That's probably
Yeah.
why I can't say like that Tom Holland is my
I wasn't really a
favorite.
fan of Marvel, so I mean Marvel's okay. It's just
All right,
definitely
Connor,
more
who's your favorite DC?
Why?
No.
Now that's who do I think what I kind of know mine. Like I would say,
I know
obviously, a
mine.
lot of people would say Batman.
Batman, yeah.
And that's cool. He probably has on the DC side probably the most movies.
Yeah,
Superman
the
is
most
he's
good
pretty
movies.
close. Yeah. He's had the best like quality films for him. But if I think like if I was going just based off films, I'd probably say either that or I personally I was a fan of Aquaman. Now, do I think
was too.
in-
Aquaman was a good movie.
in like comics, I think Aquaman like they made him a little pussy. I don't know, like he wasn't like what he was. He was no. I don't think of Jason Momoa beforehand watching the movie. Like when I think of Aquaman, I think that movie did Aquaman like
He was
he
the perfect
upgraded it.
fit
Yeah.
for it. He was a perfect actor for
Oh
it.
yeah, I would agree
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Just when I thought
I
Khal Drogo couldn't get any more ripped. Like when he played Khal Drogo in Game of Thrones, he was like, I'm like, damn, he's fucking, he's
God, dude,
chiseled.
This is hard.
What do you mean? The NFL commercial exposed him, dude.
I know, dude. That was probably the best
Flash
one.
is-
Even though I didn't really like a lot of them, I thought that was the best one.
yes, I say yeah. Kyle, I agree with you on Aquaman being that's buoy.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
it sucks.
It's
that
either
there's-
that or it's Batman or Superman. It's one of those. Three.
I'd have to say it.
Which-
Yeah,
For like watching the first.
Batman.
I think
Okay,
Batman's the most
probably my
badass.
number one, but close second would be either Robin or Cyborg or Beast Boy. One of somewhere
Yeah,
around
mine,
there.
Yeah.
mine is one that none of y'all have said.
Is it Wonder Woman, Brad?
No, it's Flash.
See, now I was just about to
said
bring
that
that up.
Name. I was
I was-
debating Flash. Flash is cool. Definitely one of my closer favorite characters. He honestly needs a personal movie. I think they should make a
Well,
personal
I-
movie.
a lot of-
Doing one.
Like a lot of people, I don't think us here, not all of us have watched. I haven't watched at least Flash or Green Arrow, and those were like
I
the
haven't either.
the
I've
CW
watched
shows.
both.
And I've heard
both.
they're really good too. I just
The Flash
really
is very
haven't.
good.
I haven't like tuned into them. I don't know why.
It's the
Just-
fact of all the enemies or the villains in DC are so much better than the villains from Marvel.
I will agree with you on that.
Yeah, I would say so.
You got Bane, Poison Ivy, Scarecrow, freaking the oh my god, I'm having a brain fart.
The only good main villains
Joker?
that you have in Marvel are
Yeah,
fucking
Joker.
Sith and Thanos.
Yeah,
Thanos.
and a lot of the other Marvel like villains are like they weren't.
Ultron and Thanos are probably the only two villains are decency from Marvel.
Galactus, though. Galactus is
Okay,
dope.
Galactus. If we want to start talking about like outside the realm of the MCU,
Oh, and you also have the
there's some of
I
those.
can't think of his name. Brad, you'll probably know it. The guy who had the puppet from fucking DC. I can't think of his name right now.
I can't think of his name either.
The
I don't know.
puppet.
I haven't watched.
But he had a fucking puppet, and that dude, it was freaking insane.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
I don't know, but yeah, like Brad, what season did you get to with the Flash?
Flash, I watched. I'm on the new one right now. I think the only one I haven't watched was the one with Savitar, so season 3 was the only one I didn't watch.
Okay, I finished that season. But I say I actually don't talk about this a lot, but I've watched Flash like 2 or 3 times.
Damn.
Like I don't know, it's just I enjoy it. Just Barry Allen and just the story of it. It's just and
He's
I like
one
it.
of, in my opinion, he's one of the more humble superheroes about what he has.
Yeah, and just
We're also forgetting about Gotham. Gotham, that show was insane.
Gotham's dope.
I haven't
really
watched
watched
Gotham
it.
was a good show.
I never officially watched an episode of Gotham, but
I see. I don't know why I haven't really dipped into some of some of those TV shows.
The way like they presented Joker in that
Jerome.
show, yeah, Jerome, and then you have his fucking twin brother come into the picture, is insane.
Yeah, that was dope.
I say one thing I like about MCU is that they have it to where
I
like, in
think
the
they
TV
nailed the
series,
movies.
the TV series,
Agent of
that,
Shield.
like- yeah, that's a very good one right there.
They have a lot of shows. There's
And it fills in. It does some stuff that revolve around the movies.
if you watch so I wanted to watch all the movies in chronological order and like which ones I should watch first, and there was a one that had all the TV shows, and like I had like recognized the TV shows, but I'm like, damn, that's a lot of Marvel TV shows that I just haven't seen. There was what's her name, Cap's like wife. There's a show. She has her own show. Agent Carter, Agents of Shield. There's
Agent Carter's hot,
Luke
dude.
Cage. Oh my gosh, she's a dime piece, but we're not gonna get into that. There's Luke Cage,
The amount of times that
Punisher. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if is he DC or Marvel. I'm pretty sure he's Marvel.
Marvel.
I'm pretty sure there's
He's Marvel. Yeah.
and then there was another one that I'm like, damn, there's a lot of shows that I could watch. I didn't really have time to, and I just watched the movies in order. But when it comes to making a movie universe, like with DC, it's all like not connected together. There's just a bunch of like every director's own rendition of what it would be like, and
Yeah.
it hasn't been like a universe. I think Marvel financially and just overall their decision to make it a universe where everything is connected,
That was the smartest thing.
that
they could've done.
it's so good, and
Every
the
movie is
overlapping
connected somehow.
the overlapping between some of them and stuff, awesome. I think they nailed it. That's why personally I like the MCU.
Yeah, like it was like
Over
all the, way
the
back
DC
with,
movies.
Like Iron Man 2. Was it Iron Man 2? Which one? I forget which one it was. Where Iron Man goes into the bar with the general, and you can see on the news headline in the background about the Hulk.
No. You're thinking okay. That was in the Incredible Hulk. At the end of the movie, Tony Stark goes into the bar with the general and
was that?
talks
Okay.
with them. That was in the Incredible Hulk.
Oh, okay.
That's at the end of the
But-
movie. But that was
They were
before.
They plan on everything being connected.
Yes,
since
they
that
knew.
one.
That's one thing I really like.
Stark or what's his name? Downey Jr. knew. Like they knew. He knew that it was going to be a 10-year contract.
Oh yeah, fun fact.
Over a 10-year contract.
Did you guys know Robert Downey Jr. is the only the only cast member / like actor for Marvel that gets royalties for the merch or action figures that they sell.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
no, it's because he's the one
The
that kicked it
tenured,
off.
the longest
Yeah.
tenured.
I say in the
person?
movie, like him becoming Iron Man, like technically saved his life.
No other actor from Marvel gets royalties for merch.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's been there since 2008. He was there the
so
entire
he was on a
time.
10+ year contract.
He started
Yeah,
the whole thing.
He did, and well, that saved his life. Like I don't know if you've seen some, like he was going
He
downhill.
was an alcoholic.
Yeah, an alcohol.
Downey Jr. Yeah,
He was a
and then
Cody.
yeah. Cody's an alcoholic, screaming, raging alcoholic. But
Yes, I'm just pouring shots right now, guys. Just give me a sec.
well, most of the times you hear Cody, it's never his sober self, and it sucks.
I'm actually gonna start drinking right now.
It really does suck.
Brad.
Oh Lord.
Connor, you
I'm
can't
just
say
joking.
shit.
I'm just joking. Cody's
I don't know.
nowhere. He's nowhere near an alcoholic. Now,
I just have Bud Light right
he's
here.
addicted to black tar heroin, but we're not going to get into that.
Bro, that's the best kind of drug. What are you on?
I'm not on anything.
That's the problem.
I was talking about
Yeah.
Cody's severe
Kyle, you're just so boring.
obsession.
We need to get you.
You're
on
just so
something.
sober. That's
Yeah. Kyle's boring when he's sober.
Whoa, really? Really? You would say that, like, I am better to be around drunk?
You have some interesting. You do act
I'm
interesting.
loud. I'm definitely loud.
You are. We all are.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
But, like,
Oh boo.
I wouldn't want to be around. I wouldn't want to be around me. Like,
We're going
be around you.
I don't think so.
Okay, Brad.
I could, like, I don't know why, but, like, take whatever funny I had, not, like, it's hiding. It's always hiding because I can never think of anything funny or anything, like, funny to say, like, when I'm regular.
Okay, I have one thing for
But-
question to ask you guys. Have you guys been keeping up with the Twitch drama lately? Have any of you heard
Nope.
about it?
I've kept up with the Tfue drama. That's about it.
No, Amanda Henry or something like that.
Cerny?
She's like
Cerny?
current, yeah, whatever her name
Bro,
is.
wait. What do you mean? There's drama with
There's
her?
drama?
Well, okay, there's drama
One
that
of the more
started
humble people I
because
know.
she
Oh, she begged for
Released-
begged for subs.
begged for subs. She was like, in order for me to have a continuous streaming schedule, we need to hit 500 subs. We're at like 188.
Yeah,
So we need to hit
there
that
was
fees.
there's been so
It's-
many
dude,
other people that
she
begged
is
for
Against
subs.
the Twitch guidelines to do that.
Her net worth is like $8.8 million.
Yeah, she's also like I don't know if she's married to him, but the one bald dude.
The King, like Richard.
Yeah, she's
Not
definitely.
King. No, not
rich.
him. Not him.
Oh,
He's
or not
he's the-
King Richard. The King Beach or something like that.
There
no,
was
not-
an-
he's a white guy.
Yeah. I think she's dating him. I saw some like she was big on Vine.
He's rich too.
She was big on she's big on TikTok. She's making plenty of money. Why do you need to have a continuous? Why do you need to have 500 subs for that? You're making bank as it is. You're probably making a crap ton of money.
Maybe
off of,
she
like,
just wants.
TikTok.
She doesn't know
Subscriber
what
count.
she doesn't know what a humble beginning is. Because there was
She's
another.
on Playboy. You can look
She's
at her
a play.
kids.
Yeah.
Got some
She.
nice ones.
She's always. I don't know her whole backstory, but like from what I know, her beginning as a Playboy person, Playboy bunny or whatever you want to call it.
Well, that's not how she started.
That.
She
Well,
started from David Dobrik.
she's.
She
No,
was in
I'm
his
pretty
vlogs.
sure.
She was in his vlogs first.
She
She's in a
started
couple
on.
of
She started on Vine before
Oh, yeah, Vine
vlogs.
first, like, very
She's one of those
first.
people. she's
But
one
I
of those
think
people
in the
that-
same time frame
when
as
Vine
Vine,
died,
she
she went,
was
like, to
doing
YouTube.
she was doing what's it called? Playboy. I thought Playboy was like her first thing.
No.
Because Vine is where she really, I think, kicked off.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of Vine creators just went to YouTube.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Lance.
That's
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 what's
where
gonna happen
Logan
to
Paul
TikTok.
started. Yeah. But TikTok
There's Diwa.
TikTok has taken it to the next level with that.
oh yeah, TikTok's
Yeah,
insane. It's a
TikTok's
different
gonna last
breed
for another 2 to 3. I give TikTok another 2 to 3 years at the
minimum.
least.
Yeah.
Minimum.
See,
yeah.
but that's what everybody said about Vine.
The way it's blowing up, Brad.
Well, do you
compared to what
know with ownership and what how Vine kind of went down?
I don't know how Vine
It
went
wasn't.
down.
It wasn't. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it didn't die because it just like people weren't on it. It died because of the ownership, and I'm pretty sure a guy like sold out to someone who bought it because obviously it was getting ginormous, but like didn't like they didn't take care of it. They didn't like uphold what it was becoming and make it so it died out so fast. Don't quote me on that. Look it up. Like actually look it up because I don't know what I'm
I'm
saying
quoting you on it.
is actually true. But I'm
I don't
pretty
know.
sure
I
that
didn't watch
it died.
Vine,
It died. Neither did I. I didn't watch Vine at all. But it died so quickly because of something like that. Because it was getting massive. Like people on there were getting huge. It was becoming something a lot more than what people thought it was going to be. But I'm pretty sure there was a change in ownership or something like that, and
That's where it went downhill.
that's what I'm pretty sure. I thought I remember reading at some point something like that. You know, I didn't think I could.
Wait, Kyle, you could read? I didn't know.
Hey, I just said that. Stop trying to take my joke.
But yeah.
I
I
was
don't
going off
Honestly,
your joke, but okay, Secretary Brad. Well, I might have to write you up that.
Write me up. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I could ban you from the Discord if that's.
No, but I don't know. I never got into Vine, but TikTok, it's just exploded to the extreme.
The
like,
people with TikTok, they knew what they were doing.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
if they
they
keep
did.
if they keep up what they're doing,
Now I would
It
say
could
a
be
lot
like
of
YouTube status type platform.
yeah.
there's a
Like,
lot
I
of
don't know
people
if you, there's like so many YouTubers that have gone to like posting some of their funny moments to TikTok.
Josh
They've
Dub.
explo-
one
Yes,
of the biggest
with
ones.
Rekid.
do you
I
get-
love Rekid, dude. Bro, did you hear about what happened to Rekid?
I have not.
No, what
His
happened?
house got caught in the Australian fires.
Really?
It happened like 3 months ago. I think he's fine now. Like I think he got his setup back and everything because of insurance or whatever. But he was gone for like 3 months because of the Australian.
Yeah, I stopped
bushfires.
seeing content on that. There's a lot of people who have blown up. What's this person's
Carnage.
The Death Star?
Crusader or Crusader?
yeah.
It's this girl streamer. You see her playing Modern Warfare a lot, but like
That's the first thing.
she has a
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I know
1
who you're
million.
talking about.
Yeah, she has 1 million like followers on TikTok, and I've never seen her on YouTube or anything. She might have a YouTube following.
Is she blonde? Is she?
Yeah,
that blonde,
she's
like,
blonde.
girl?
And
She has like a normal mic. She has like one of those like.
she has a blue mic.
She's the one that started that format, right? Like she talks about how she started the format, and she doesn't like how people try to claim that they started it.
I'm trying to.
I
figure
don't,
out
it's rough like that on like posting because it's just posting games and stuff. But she has like the circle thing, and it's formatted for
Yeah,
TikTok
yeah.
though.
Yeah. And then
Now,
people
what
try
time
to-
are we at, by the
Yeah.
We are at 41 minutes, by the way.
like Bullburger.
way? Okay, we should
Or
probably
Bubburger.
start.
He.
We got
he's in
another
he's in
5 to
Carnage.
10 minutes or so. We're
He's
fine.
in Carnage, and like we're
I
not
think
worried
we
about
should-
time. We're not
okay.
worried about. We're not worried about time, Connor. But there's this guy.
We're not
who
gonna
just
stop
posts,
conversation.
Like class videos on TikTok, like best class to use. Like he do polls and stuff like that. Just post good clips of him, and he blew up. He has more following on TikTok than what he does on YouTube, and it's just
Who freaking cares about TikTok? Lord Almighty!
Well,
The thing
okay,
is,
believe it
because
or
of
not,
those
it's
videos-
becoming huge. It's becoming absolutely ginormous.
Connor. Whether you like it or not, TikTok is blowing up right now.
Is blowing up,
That's why
and
we're talking about it.
It's not just being used for girls to start dancing. It's actually being used for multiple different people. It's not becoming YouTube, but it's almost all as if it's a platform. Like Vine was just comedy skits. Like it was people doing like
TikTok is
comedic skits.
everything.
TikTok is people post games, people rant,
lot of Star Wars
people
stuff on there.
people
Yes.
dance. There's Star Wars. There's video games. There's dancing. There's singing. There's
Political.
guitars.
Charlie D'Amelio.
Political. There's so many different facets on this, and it's like everyone has. It's not just like Instagram
Anyone
is just like
can
a
do whatever they want.
when I think of Instagram, I think of like workout people or really famous celebrities and stuff.
When I think of Instagram, I think of porn stars. Straight up.
I mean, yeah, but
Why is
TikTok
that?
people, a lot of the
Don't worry
top
about
people on TikTok, there are some of these already well-known creators that hopped on over, but people are becoming huge on this. It's almost reminiscent of a YouTube, even though it's not
YouTube's
the
like
same.
sister.
I would almost say, because what I think they nailed on the dot with this, and it got me, it hooked me. It's what, whenever I first started watching, like, the appeal is a minute max. People's attention spans
The amount
don't
of editing, dude.
and like, I don't like, not everyone is built for watching 10 to 20-minute videos on YouTube. Some people like getting there, they have 5 minutes and you can consume so much content within that 5 minutes, where on YouTube you'd only be like halfway into one video. It's got that appeal to where I don't have to high attention span. Boom, that one's like 5 seconds. Boom, that one's like 15. That's the full minute, but it's not that long. It's only a minute. Like, there's so much content that you can consume that it's like, you go, if Cody, you know about this. If you sometimes you hop on that app and like you'll like look at like at the time, and then like you feel like it's a couple swipes, but you're like, shit, I was on that for 2 hours and I consumed
Yeah,
I've
that's
over
been-
a couple
I've
hundred.
accidentally, like,
The amount of
couple months
content
ago.
that you just consumed, you can't
Yeah.
even remember
it'd
everything.
be some nights where I'd just be sitting there scrolling, and I'd go to bed like at 1, and I would keep scrolling, and next thing you know, I look at the clock and it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, time goes by like this. You don't realize it because you're just in there scrolling, and it doesn't give you the same variety. It gives you all kinds of stuff when you swipe.
Yeah,
That's what's nice about it.
And you can follow people. Like, there's a separate side to that,
Category.
obviously. Yeah, for the people that you follow. So if you just want to see the people you follow, you can have your own thing. But for the most part, people are on the For You page. People are just swiping and seeing
That's all I
every
use,
fast. Yeah, that's all I use. I follow. I think like Steve will do it because he doesn't come across my For You page a lot. But
Yeah.
so I can go there if he posts it or whatever. But yeah, that's like what TikTok did
remember,
everything that Snapchat couldn't, in a
The one thing
sense.
I don't
Okay.
like about TikTok is that they're kind of screwing people over more money-wise with how
Oh,
they're doing it than YouTube,
well-
because in the beginning they would give when you streamed and people donated to you,
Mhm.
they'd give you, I think, 50%, 50 or something percent, and then and now it's lowered to like less than 10%.
Also, you have to take it into account, they don't do copyright. There's no
Well,
line.
your videos can like you said to take away the music.
Well, even that, like, a lot of there's so much music on there that you can just play that's like straight
You
up
can play whatever,
copyright.
pretty much.
You can
Yeah.
basically play whatever you want. So there's no like, which it sucks because there's oversaturation that way. But
Mm-hmm.
like, not a lot of people use their own like music. But yeah,
I've noticed a lot of people will copy other people. On
yeah.
TikTok.
I
Yeah,
mean, there's
that's
gonna
a
be a
huge
lot of
thing.
copying.
That's the
Like-
same with YouTube though.
Yeah, I
Which,
would say
yeah,
that's the
it's
same
like,
for YouTube.
It was like I'd say, well, some of the people I've watched, it's like Mr. Beast and Morgs. How Morgs would copy Mr. Beast. Like, I was watching Lance.
Morgs is a pathetic excuse for a human though.
Yeah, I can't stand Morgs. But
Bandwagon.
I was watching Lance, and he posted this video exposing this guy. Like, Lance did a video where he pretended like he did a fake like screen, like, showed a broken screen, and he saved that as the background, and he put that prank on his dad, and like 1 hour after he uploaded the video, that guy did the exact same thing, had the same exact title and everything for the TikTok, and
Yeah.
did the exact same thing. And he did multiple videos like this. It's just crazy how people are still stealing people's content. Like, TikTok is something brand new. You
Dude, it's
can
been
do
out
whatever
for
you
2
want.
years already.
I know,
though. Isn't
I
that
know, but-
insane?
It's been out for longer than that.
It's been out since like 2017.
16 or 17.
2016.
Yeah. It's blowing up right now. So there's just so much content you can do on there. It's still just steal
It's
people's
not the
content.
fact that
Like,
it's blowing up now. It's the fact that it's been on the same hype train that it's been on since it started.
It's
It
yeah,
has not lost its hype.
That, and I don't see it going away. That, like, other things, like, musically, like, I was like, but it's gonna go away. Like, my sisters were using that app, but, like, it's kind of going away. And there's been other apps that are kind of just, like, drifting and fading. But TikTok doesn't seem like it's going anywhere.
No, it's just getting started, I think.
Can I bring up something that is not really related to TikTok right now?
Yeah, for sure.
So you and me, Kyle, we played some Valorant games together, and no, Cody usually doesn't like to join us because he's like, oh, I'm gonna be a bot. Tell me why this man was able to clutch at least 3 different rounds.
Dude.
I got a 3v1 clutch.
You got a 4v1 clutch.
I got a 4v1?
It was a 4v1 clutch.
Yeah, like, you killed someone, like, someone just died and you killed them, but then, like, the other 3 were, like, later down the line. But yeah, it was crazy.
I don't know. I just was like, well, the thing that happened with me was that when I versus Kyle, I got my fucking ass kicked. I was like, Kyle's not like, well, no offense, Kyle, but
No, I know,
you don't
I'm
play
nothing.
PC games.
Nope, I know.
So I was like, Kyle doesn't really play PC games. He's a little bit better than, or he's a lot better than me. And I'm just like, just think, I'm going against people that are probably like 10 times better than Kyle. Fuck that.
Sometimes.
Fuck that.
Those guys weren't bad though.
They weren't. We were going against some skilled players.
Yeah, so
I still managed to get MVP, which was weird.
Yeah,
It's
Phantom
crazy.
didn't take it from you.
That's a rare occurrence. You know how much MVPs that dude has stolen from me?
Phantom. Oh my god.
Phantom is good.
Dude, he's like when he's in a groove, he's in a fucking groove. You can't stop him.
Me and him are the same. There's a lot in a lot of the games. It's just me and him. We'll be neck and neck for MVP, and then he'll just get that last kill.
Connor, you should get Valorant. I will say this now. You need to just...
I can't play it on my PC.
I bet you could. My brother's PC was like $350, and he can play Valorant.
Wait, but how do you even know if you can handle it? How do you know? Hey, explain that one.
How do I know? Because when I bought my PC, I told him if I could run these games, and he said, yeah, he asked me how much I gamed, and I'm like, not much on PC, I'm mainly console. And he's like, okay, then this will probably be the best bet. You can play some small games, but anything above, like, I can't remember what he said. Whatever game, it probably couldn't handle it.
If you can play Counter-Strike, you can play Valorant.
Can you play CSGO?
I don't
you
think
can
he's
I'm
ever
pretty sure he
played
said
CS:GO.
that if you might be able to play CSGO, but it's very unlikely.
CSGO is one of those games where it can be ran on a potato. It's such an easy game to run.
Yeah, CS:GO on my old PC, it can be run pretty well.
You
It's all
might have
just
to mess
if he
with the
doesn't want to
settings.
play it, he doesn't want to play it. It's fine. We
Yeah,
don't
but-
have to force him in. But Cody, the only reason why we wanted to get you to fucking play is because you had it. You have a good PC to play it, and
What are you talking about? I have a potato PC. What are you talking about?
I knew that you were gonna do better than what you thought you were gonna do, at least.
You just fucking destroyed me in the first game we played, so I was like, that discouraged me. I was like,
I feel like that was what happened, but you were like, yeah, let's play a game in private match just to see, like,
I want to
try
play a
learn.
game in private match against both of you.
no,
Maybe
Pat.
Kyle, because Kyle's able to beat me.
Yeah, you'd probably wreck me.
I don't know, the game takes it reminds me a lot of CS:GO, but there's an added complexity to it, obviously, with all the characters, and I honestly like it. I think it's a solid game.
Yet.
But
The
We're
characters
probably
are
almost at an hour, aren't we?
we're at 52 minutes.
Why
now.
are you so concerned with time?
Yeah, why you
Connor?
concerned with
Because
time, Connor?
the longer they are, people
That's
don't
not
watch as
true.
long.
That's not
That's
true.
not true.
Not true at all.
That's not true. Majority of big podcasts go
Lord.
to an hour.
It's
or
not.
longer.
I could go to our
I know,
thing
big-
and
big
show
podcasts
you.
matter.
do. I think we should end ours around 45 minutes to 50 minutes.
No, I disagree.
No,
As your
I-
secretary, I have to advise that that's a
if
Well,
there's-
I've got a lot of feedback from a lot of people, and they say shorten our episodes.
If
That's just what I'm
no,
going
I've
by.
never seen that. I've never seen
see,
that.
you need to
Phantom.
see proof of this.
Phantom.
Said keep it at an hour.
I have.
Turbo.
Well, I would
Turbo
even.
said to keep it around an hour.
I
And
would.
Turbo's podcast is popping.
Oh, Lord.
But okay. Just listen though. I'm okay with keeping it around an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I'm okay with that. Just whenever we're in
We're on a
good
good
conversation, if we're on good conversation, like
Yeah, you guys are.
I don't
want to
stop
a
it.
little bit, but I'm not.
How do you think I felt during Star Wars? How do you think I felt during Star Wars? How do you think I felt during Star Wars?
You still had some idea of it. I mean,
Not really.
The questions I asked were about
No.
bounty hunters.
Guys, there's always gonna be topics that's
that someone's not gonna know.
Gonna know.
Well, I understand that.
But I'd say,
But I
Connor,
just
if you
think-
brought up the topic right now about fishing and like hunting,
Cody
may
probably
know
I
wouldn't.
wouldn't
something,
do that in a podcast because
but I'd be screwed.
people don't like
because
that type of stuff.
People,
You'd be
there's
surprised.
an
people
audience
out
for
there for
everything. I promise you
Yes.
that. If you feel
Hunters like hunting shows. They like actually seeing hunting being done, not
They're-
podcasts.
no, not necessarily.
No, there's a podcast for everything.
There's an audience for everything, no matter where you're at. I promise you that. Whether
Yeah,
it's
you
on
gotta-
YouTube or on TikTok, I see hunting memes and like a lot of gun shit and fishing on TikTok. Like you wouldn't think TikTok would be the place where people want to go and like watch
I
that
saw one
type of stuff.
today of a guy like just throwing a GoPro and having hooks on it and catching a fish. Or I've seen so many of like,
Mhm.
I was hunting today.
Well, those
and
are
this
YouTube
happened.
videos.
No,
No,
it's
they're
TikTok.
not. They're TikToks.
Well, the GoPro video is a YouTube video on YouTube. I've seen it.
But that's
there
besides the
Yeah.
point. There's an
It's-
audience for everyone.
I didn't find it on YouTube. I found it on TikTok.
If we are talking about something,
I'm never gonna go to TikTok. When I see that, I just think it's retarded. That's
Well,
just
all I gotta say,
If
Connor,
we
is
are-
I've gotten
okay.
my brother addicted to TikTok, and I've gotten Caden addicted to TikTok.
okay, but
it
what?
will not get me to join.
Okay, Connor. The point is, if we are talking about something that you have no idea about, bring up something that you do, and we can switch topics. I'm sorry if we went on a
I
little
don't
too long
like interrupting
about
though. I hate
TikTok.
interrupting people.
Well, then why do you want to stop the podcast every time at 45 minutes when we have good conversation?
Why? Because I want to try to keep our episode shorter.
You wants to go play Star
I
Wars?
think that is not the reason at
Well,
all.
that's
I
not
just
the
think
reason, dude.
personally our videos need to be a little bit shorter. I've had a lot of feedback from people and they say they're just a little too long. Because
I've
they
never
watch
heard
it for
that.
about 15 minutes and then they're like, well, I'm gonna... They quit
So
watching.
we should have our
15 minutes.
podcast at 15 minutes.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
But then it's
I'm
not a
just saying,
podcast.
Logic,
40,
we should have it at
45
15
minutes
minutes.
is about the overall better time, I think, personally.
All I gotta
But-
say personally is I am not gonna just end a podcast.
Dave Ramsey actually just not that long ago, made it to where he has part 1 and it's 30 minutes.
He's not
And
a
then-
podcast.
Yeah,
His is
Dave
a
Ramsey
radio show.
podcast.
Radio. No,
Podcast.
it's a radio show. It's on the radio. He posts it on YouTube. It's a radio show. They're 30 minutes because 30 minutes on the air is what he gets. Down at Western, it's on the radio. It's the Dave Ramsey show, not the Dave Ramsey podcast.
It's a Dave Ramsey radio show,
It's
but it also is a tab for podcasts, so it's both.
yeah, he puts them on those things for podcasts because they're about the same like stuff. That and why not? He and a lot of the viewers aren't just for the radio. Like a lot of people listen to the radio, to his show, obviously,
I'd
but
say older people.
expanding
is the
your
main thing.
horizons. I would say young people, dude. You know how many people call in that are 20 to 30 years old saying like, "Yo, I'm trying to like." I got out of school and I have a lot of debt. Like, what should I do? Like, a lot of people that you hear, like, some are old people, but like, I would say
just
for the
mainly-
most part are
okay,
like,
I'm saying mainly like his audience for radio is I'd say older people, and like the podcast is the younger side.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like younger people listen to podcasts more, and / older people do, but it's mainly I'd say older people listen to like podcast or like the radio.
The radio. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but we haven't talked about Dave Ramsey.
We
in a while. It's
do. We
been
need
a
to
few
have
episodes.
we need to have a whole podcast dedicated to like Dave Ramsey and like some of his teachings and stories and stuff like that.
Connor,
Because I think it
that's
would be
your
a good.
podcast right there.
Yeah.
That is yours right there. So, I think that is going to be the end of this podcast. What you guys say,
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good
probably.
place to end it.
Connor? Would you agree with that? All right,
That's fine with me.
Brad, Secretary Brad, do you have anything to say?
Subscribe to Nerd Brad on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
Right,
for sure. We'll
yeah.
put him down in the link in
Yeah.
the description. Make sure to go
Plug
check
him
out
in.
his stuff. Makes
Guys,
great
remember
content.
that we are releasing something that we have in secret right now at 100 subs. So if you guys haven't already subscribed, please do. It is free. All you got to do is take a few seconds, go down there, click that subscribe button, click that noti bell to get a notification when we post our next podcast video, which is every single Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So if you guys are looking for when we do post content, that is those days. Anyways, guys, I will see you
Better than
all
Cody's
in the next
schedule.
podcast. Peace out, guys.
See you guys.
Bye.